So I just got back from my 8th time going to church, Catholic church, my 8th Sunday Mass in a row, and every time fills my cup every single time. I'm just so grateful that it exists. I've had a really challenging week, particularly with lust, because I've been celibate for a while, and, I stopped drinking, I stopped smoking 2 months ago, and that's been relatively fine to handle. But the lust element is really challenging me, and it's something where, so I haven't been in a relationship or a fling or anything in probably 5 years, and it was really tough for a multitude of reasons. So I lost my mum 6 years ago. I had a relationship fall apart, and we were just thrown into lockdown, and I felt sort of trapped in my unit by myself. And it was really psychologically and emotionally damaging. Emotional damage! But so there were years where I was just yearning for some kind of human connection on a romantic level, some kind of intimate human connection, human touch, physical touch. For years I was yearning, and then I'd given it up in an act of celibacy. But it's interesting, once the temptation returns and the lust returns in a strong way, that it makes you realize it's not just a walk in the park. It's not just a piece of cake. It's very tantalizing cake. And so it's been really challenging managing that. I thought I'd given it up. I thought I'd just given up that part of my life, but it comes back. It comes back with vengeance. So I've been really, really struggling with that this week. And it's good though. I'm meeting up with one of the priests for a coffee this week. And I'm just looking forward to, as they say, deepening my faith, but just understanding more of how to manage these things and what I can do to learn more about Catholicism and how to manage these temptations, how to frame them, how to deal with them, and how to keep sight of a higher purpose. I think part of me yearns to have a family, have kids. I'm really good with kids, so part of me yearns for that. But I've spent so many years now alone in a unit by myself. You do somewhat cross over to the other side, mentally, emotionally. You do just adapt. And it's not just adapt, it's kind of like you become strange to the world as well. You become unusual to people, which is cool. I embrace it. But it is something I face again and again and again, meeting new people. It's very challenging for me to put myself out there to socialize. And that's one of my favorite parts about church, is when we all wish peace to each other and we turn to the person next to us and you wish peace to each other. That's one of my favorite parts, because I really struggle with socializing. Even though I perform on stage, it's weird, but it's socializing when there's not a clear purpose or I don't have a clear role. If I just go somewhere and I'm not performing or playing music and I have to socialize, that's debilitating for me, and it's excruciating. But that's become one of my favorite parts of church, is when we wish peace to each other and we look to each other. It's like all my barriers dissolve, my walls that I've built psychologically. So anyway, that's my 8th session, and I'm looking forward to continuing this, deepening my faith and understanding more about Catholicism. And I wish you all the best out there. Peace and love.